I think the first movie that's still sort of Best Picture, Best Director, likely to take both those categories is La La Land, starring Ryan Gosling, Canadian, who's up for his role in that film, singing and dancing, and Emma Stone, who's also up for the role. This is a beautiful musical that I think has been winning awards throughout the season, particularly director Damien Chazelle. Hollywood really seems to be welcoming the work that he put into it, but it is going to have tough competition from Moonlight. Moonlight is this coming-of-age tale that I think really epitomizes the importance and the value of having diversity in storytelling and the nuanced voices that go along with that kind of storytelling. But don't discount Hidden Figures, because this was a film that kind of came from behind and took a surprise win for the top award at last month's Screen Actors Guild Awards about African-American women, and it's a true story, who helped NASA's early space missions. And I think a lot of people kind of come out of the theater after seeing that film, myself included, thinking this was a fantastic film. So if it were to take that category of Best Picture, I'd be more than happy. And Manchester by the Sea is another film to keep an eye on, mainly because the role of the grief-stricken, numb father, played by Casey Affleck, has won him several awards by critic circles throughout this season. So we'll see if the Academy agrees with the awards that he's already won.
Well, you know, it's interesting that you bring up Casey Affleck, because he is definitely one to watch out for tonight, because as much as he's getting praise for his role in Manchester by the Sea, he's also getting a lot of scrutiny because of another matter altogether.
It's true. I mean, he comes with a bit of baggage in the sense that he was involved in a sexual harassment lawsuit by two women in 2010 who had accused him of sexual harassment while working with him on a project. And that was a lawsuit. It was in civil court. It was not a criminal charge, but it was settled out of court as well. And since then, it has really, all of the parties involved haven't really said much in detail about it. So that's all we know. And it seems that Hollywood has been able to look past that in any case. But the same can also be said about Mel Gibson, right? I mean, he's nominated for Best Director and Best Picture for his film this year, Hacksaw Ridge, when just a few years ago, it seems like, he was accused of being involved in a number of leaked conversations where he was using homophobic slurs, racist undertones, anti-Semitic words, and he was also, a few years later, involved in a domestic battery charge with a previous girlfriend. He pleaded no contest to that, which means that he didn't admit guilt, but he admitted that the facts in the case were correct. So, you know, maybe Hollywood just loves a redemption story. Sometimes the public does as well. We'll see if that's Mel Gibson's story tonight. Michael?
Zulekha, thank you for this. Our Zulekha Nathoo on the red carpet of the Oscars.